Good Friday morning. Go ahead and grab that coat.
Yes, the bitter cold and snow are back in a major way. It is January 16th. This is Today. Big chill. Tens of millions waking up to winter weather alerts stretching from the Midwest to the Northeast and as far south as Florida. The Great Lakes dealing with feet of snow and even more on the way. Al's got everything you need to know. Breaking overnight. Twin Cities tension. More clashes erupting between protesters and federal agents in Minnesota. President Trump now threatening to invoke the rarely used Insurrection Act to deploy U.S. troops. The very latest in a live report. Keeping the peace. Venezuela's opposition leader presenting her Nobel Peace Prize to President Trump during their closely watched meeting in Washington.
And the recognition for his unique commitment with our freedom.
Just ahead, what the White House is saying about the president's plan to keep it, while top lawmakers head to Denmark for key talks amid the president's growing push to take control of Greenland. We're there live. Scam alert.
All these faux Ozempic ads need to stop.
The new alarm being sounded over fake weight loss drugs and the phony ads and websites used to sell them now flooding social media. What to watch for straight ahead. Those stories, plus countdown to kickoff.
Touchdown, San Francisco!
Football fans from coast to coast getting set for one of the biggest NFL weekends of the year.
Going towards the end zone, Parkinson! What a catch! And a touchdown!
The divisional round of the playoffs. 8 teams, 4 huge matchups on the road to the Super Bowl. We'll get you ready. And blast from the past. Hashtag 2016 taking over the internet. From viral challenges to those funny filters and the hottest shows and movies.
Thank you.
You're welcome. We're jumping in on the trend that has everyone throwing it back. Today, Friday, January 16th, 2026.
From NBC News, this is Today with Savannah Guthrie and Craig Melvin. Live from Studio 1A in Rockefeller Plaza.
And a very good morning to you. Welcome to Today on this Friday morning. Laura Jared rounding out the week with us while Savannah heals up from vocal surgery. I caught your throwback pictures to 2026.
We went down memory lane. It was a little scary.
Yeah.
It was entertaining.
Everyone's doing it, though. Everyone's doing it. It's a new trend. We're going to dig into that in just a few minutes. You do realize, though, how much has happened in just 10 years.
And how we've aged.
Yes, we have indeed. First, though, let's start with what's happening in the here and now. Dangerous winter weather on the move this morning after hammering the Midwest and Great Lakes. Heavy snow triggering whiteout conditions and highway pileups, including this one involving about 30 cars just outside Syracuse.
It's also causing chaos at airports. This American Airlines plane skidding off the taxiway in Rochester, and there's more snow expected across the Great Lakes today.
Meanwhile, temperatures are plunging across the east with a chance of record lows in Florida. Al's got the full forecast for us, including a second system that's on the move. But we're going to start with Sam Brock, who is feeling the cold here in New York. Sam, good morning.
Craig, Laura, good morning. Just savoring this beautiful weather right now. Look, there was obviously a brief window, guys, when it felt like we were getting a break from the winter weather. But that window is now officially closed. In New York at the moment, to start the morning, 23 degrees, feels like 11 with wind chill. And if you can believe it, parts of Florida are almost just as cold. It comes as the Midwest and Great Lakes are bracing right now for even more snow, with roadways and runways slammed at the moment by this latest blast of winter. This morning, a serious winter wake-up call, unleashing bitter cold and snow across nearly half the country. 18 million Americans starting their day under cold weather alerts, with the big chill impacting the Appalachians all the way down to South Florida. Near the Great Lakes, relentless rounds of lake-effect snow dumping more than 26 inches in the Buffalo suburbs, with even more on the way. While overnight, an American Airlines flight never made it off the ground in Rochester, New York, after sliding off the taxiway.
Went to go get de-iced, and as we were doing that, we slid off the runway.
No one was hurt, and the airport says it was not weather-related. Though earlier in the day, planes departing in blinding snowstorms, disappearing from sight in seconds. This is dangerous winds and road conditions creating treacherous driving from Michigan to Ohio to Illinois, where a head-on collision in Chicago suburbs involving a school bus killed the car's driver and sent 11 others to the hospital, including students. A series of surreal scenes playing out over and over again in several states. This mangled mess is near Erie, Pennsylvania, and 30 vehicles involved in a chain reaction pileup south of Syracuse.
We've got cars everywhere.
Temperatures characteristically frigid in the Northeast, while down south, an aberration.
We don't have our bathing suits on today. We have hoodies on.
Normally balmy parts of Florida bracing for a falling iguana forecast with sub-freezing conditions, making it feel like the low 20s. Plants covered up and moved indoors, and for drivers, one unwelcome sight.
It's inevitable. Everybody's tire lights are going to come on.
Now, guys, it is not unusual for South Florida to have a week or two of colder weather every single year, but today 55 of the state's 67 counties are under a freeze warning. Watch out for those iguanas. As for the Northeast, the worst is yet to come, with the coldest temperatures expected next Tuesday and Wednesday. Craig, back to you.
Yes, the falling iguanas. Thank you, Sam.
All right, for more on the cold, the snow, and the impact on this weekend, we say good morning to Mr. Rooker. How cold are we talking?
I mean, we're pretty cold, and especially if a lot of folks who decided it's this long holiday weekend, let's head down to Florida. Well, friends, not so fast. We're talking 18 million people impacted with these frost and freeze warnings. Right now, Panama City, 27. It feels like 40 degrees in Tampa, 37 in Fort Myers. Orlando, 37 degrees. That's the air temperature right now. And we could be looking at some more morning record lows. It feels like 5 in Buffalo, 7 in Roanoke, 10 in New York City, 9 in Lexington, Kentucky. Record lows possible from Florida all the way up to Washington, D.C., with temperatures 10 to 20 degrees below average. And that cold air tomorrow starts making its way east. It's going to feel like 0 in Des Moines, 33 in Oklahoma City, 25 Louisville, Fargo, minus 17. And as we head into the early part of next week, New York City, we're going to have a high again, only about 22, 19 in Cleveland, single digits in some spots around in and around Chicago. And we've also got 10 million people impacted with winter weather advisories as this system, a first system comes in. And then, guys, there's a question about what's going to happen on Sunday off the coast. So we're going to be looking at some real winter weather for a big part of the country.
Okay. We'll come back to you in just a few minutes, buddy. Thank you. Meanwhile, it was another night of tense clashes between demonstrators and federal agents in Minnesota's Twin Cities of Minneapolis and St. Paul. President Trump now threatening to use the Insurrection Act and military force to stop those protests. NBC's Shaquille Brewster joins us now with the very latest, once again from Minneapolis. Shaquille, good morning.
Good morning, and we continue to see and experience those tense moments on the ground here in Minneapolis. Federal forces now growing to about 5 times the size of the Minneapolis Police Department in the wake of Renee Nicole Good's death, as the city releases new details about what happened here in the seconds and moments after she was killed. Overnight, tensions in the Twin Cities erupting outside a federal building in St. Paul. These officers just ran out of the federal facility. They have someone that they have grabbed right now. Back up! Protesters pushing back against some of the roughly 3,000 immigration agents now conducting arrests in the Minneapolis area, according to a federal law enforcement official. Some residents even caught up in the chaos. The Jackson family saying they were driving home Wednesday night when they got stuck in the middle of a protest and that federal officers used flashbangs and tear gas around their car.
And I was screaming to my oldest son, Sean, I'm like, get out, get out. Like, I can't, Mom, and I can't breathe.
The Jacksons say their children, including a 6-month-old baby, had to go to the hospital but are now recovering. Tensions only growing since the killing of Renee Nicole Good last week, and newly released documents from the city of Minneapolis showing the chaotic aftermath at the scene. Reports showing that first responders found Good unresponsive with multiple gunshot wounds and that she was pronounced dead just under an hour after the shooting. And the frantic 911 calls from those nearby, including one who said, quote, they just shot a lady, point blank range in her car. Those records show local authorities evacuating ICE officers and asking for crowd control, describing, quote, agitators at the scene. The Trump administration continuing to say the officer was defending himself. And yesterday, the president threatening to invoke the 1800s-era Insurrection Act to use the U.S. military as law enforcement in an American city if state and local leaders don't step in to stop the protests, drawing support from Republicans.
Minnesota is out of control, and the president's frustrated about it, and so are we.
And fierce condemnation from Democrats.
The man doesn't respect the rule of law.
And later today, more than 24 members of Congress are expected to be here in Minneapolis for what they're calling a field hearing looking into President Trump's actions. Most of those members are Democrats. Meanwhile, the attorneys for the family of Renee Good say they sent the federal government a evidence preservation letter as they consider a civil lawsuit. Back to you.
Shakir Brewster on the ground once again in Minneapolis. Thank you.
Meantime, we are learning more about yesterday's high-stakes meeting at the White House between President Trump and Venezuela's opposition leader. The face-to-face marked by a symbolic gesture. Maria Corina Machado presenting the president with her Nobel Peace Prize. NBC's chief White House correspondent Peter Alexander has more on all of that. Peter, good morning.
Laura, good morning. President Trump has long eyed the Nobel Peace Prize, saying just days ago that he couldn't think of anyone in history who should get it more than him. And the prize is now his, at least physically, a gift from Venezuela's opposition leader, who the president declined to endorse as that country's new leader. But the Nobel Committee has said the award itself is not transferable.
With Venezuela's future still very much in flux, the country's opposition leader, Maria Corina Machado, surrounded by a crush of cameras, making a highly anticipated trip to Washington. The recent Nobel Peace Prize winner meeting with President Trump and revealing a remarkable symbolic gesture.
I presented the President of the United States the Nobel Peace Prize and the recognition for his unique commitment with our freedom.
Overnight, a White House official telling NBC News the president kept the medal, a prize he has long pined for. President Trump later posting, "Maria presented me with her Nobel Peace Prize for the work I have done. Such a wonderful gesture of mutual respect." Still, the committee behind the award says once the Nobel Prize is announced, it cannot be revoked, shared, or transferred to others. Overnight, Machado explained why she did it anyway.
Because he deserves it. And it was a very emotional moment.
Immediately after that stunning U.S. military raid that captured Venezuela's Nicolas Maduro, President Trump dismissed Machado as a possible replacement for the authoritarian leader.
She's a very nice woman, but she doesn't have the respect.
The president instead praising Venezuela's now interim president, Delcy Rodriguez, despite her being a Maduro loyalist who has cracked down on dissent within the country.
She's somebody that we've worked with very well.
The White House noting Rodriguez supported the U.S.'s sale of $500 million worth of Venezuelan oil this week.
They have thus far met all of the demands and requests of the United States and of the president.
All of it as the U.S. is again flexing its muscles in that region. American forces seizing another oil tanker that the Department of Homeland Security accused of illegally bypassing sanctions. The ship, called the Veronica, the 6th tanker intercepted by the U.S. in less than 2 months.
Meanwhile, Peter, President Trump also made other news at the White House yesterday, unveiling that new health care proposal. What more are you learning about that?
Yeah, that's right, Laura. The president in an Oval Office video announced what he calls his great health care plan. It is short on details, just a single-page document that the White House is touting as a framework for Congress to work from with proposed ways to save money. But it's not a replacement, notably, for the Affordable Care Act that more than 22 million Americans rely on right now. And it comes as Republicans are facing increasing pressure to address rising health care costs in the country after the president and lawmakers let Obamacare subsidies expire. President Trump wants to send billions of dollars in insurance company subsidies directly to Americans' health savings accounts. His plan also focuses on lowering drug prices and requiring insurers to be more transparent about costs. Laura?
Peter Alexander, thank you.
Turning now to another country that has the president's focus. This morning, a group of American lawmakers is in Denmark for meetings with officials there on President Trump's ongoing push to take control of Greenland. NBC's Ryan Nobles traveled with that group of lawmakers. He joins us now from Copenhagen. Ryan, good morning.
Hey, Craig, good morning. And that bipartisan group of American members of Congress just wrapped up a meeting with the Danish Prime Minister. I'm told that meeting was frank but productive, and the message from the Danes was clear. They view Greenland as a part of Denmark, and they're not interested in giving it up to anyone, including Donald Trump. It is a message the people of Denmark cannot make any more clear.
Is Greenland for sale? Greenland is definitely not for sale under any circumstances, and it doesn't matter what price is being offered.
But one the White House is not ready to receive.
The president has made his priority quite clear. He wants the United States to acquire Greenland. He thinks it's in our best national security to do that.
Any financial acquisition of Greenland would need congressional support. And the bipartisan members in Copenhagen for talks say they won't provide a dime for Trump's ambitions for global expansion.
The signals are clear, and I think you will find that support in Congress to acquire Greenland in any way is not there.
Why do we want to pay for something when both Denmark and Greenland have said they're willing to partner with us on whatever the interests of the United States are?
Despite that support from the U.S. Congress, Greenland and Denmark are taking Trump's threats seriously. Rasmus Jarlov, the chair of the Danish Defense Committee, noted Mr. Trump's unwillingness to take military action off the table.
We're actually talking about a war between Denmark and the United States that's being discussed at the moment, which is insane.
So much so that Denmark has increased its military presence around the island, while a small number of military personnel from several European countries arrived on Thursday, which is only ramping up Danish anxiety.
He will do anything, I think. There are no rules anymore, so I think that's very terrifying.
None of the pleas or resistance from the Danes have forced a change of course by the White House. But that does not mean the Danish people will cave anytime soon.
The population would like their government to stand up to his more outrageous demands.
Leaving the average person here waiting and wondering what could come next, while making it crystal clear where they stand.
Trump is not my cup of tea.
And we could not find a single person here in Copenhagen who supported the idea of the United States taking over Greenland. In fact, many of them were afraid to talk on camera. I spoke with one man who was planning to travel to the United States in the near future, and he was worried his passport might be flagged if he spoke out against Donald Trump on an American TV network. Craig?
Ryan Nobles for us there in Denmark. Ryan, thank you. A quick programming note here. Kristen Welker will have the very latest on the Greenland push and all things Washington this Sunday on Meet the Press.
There is much more to get to this morning, including an exciting weekend ahead for football fans. The divisional round of the NFL playoffs will kick off tomorrow. 4 must-watch games on the road to Super Bowl 60, including a big one here on NBC between the Chicago Bears and the LA Rams. This is a live look as crews prepare the legendary Soldier Field there in Chicago. NBC's Stephanie Gosk is here to get us ready for all the big action. Hey, Steph.
Hey, good morning, Laura. The best 8 teams playing in 4 games, perfectly stacked across 2 drama-filled days. It is a football lover's delight, even if your team didn't make it. The Philadelphia Eagles are out. It's time for a new NFL champion.
Purdy, pressure.
Just 1 day to go. A playoff weekend with a little something for every fan.
Williams throwing, and it's caught for the touchdown.
There are the young star quarterbacks and the pocket passing veteran, unstoppable defenses and explosive offenses. It all kicks off in Denver, Bills and Broncos at Mile High Stadium.
Takes the quick toss, goes down the field.
With mile-high expectations for Buffalo QB Josh Allen. The former MVP doesn't have to worry about Patrick Mahomes. The Chiefs are out. But the Broncos pass rush is coming for him.
We can't give them any help. You know, that's a good team over there.
Next up, the 49ers and the Seahawks in Seattle, a West Coast rival showdown.
Into the end zone.
The Seahawks are the favorites against the banged-up Niners, but superstar coach Kyle Shanahan will have tricks up his sleeve. On Sunday, the first game is in Foxborough. Could the Patriots dynasty be back so soon?
To the end zone!
Not if the Houston Texans defense has anything to say about it.
They're relentless. They're great up front. They're great in the back end. They got great linebackers. They're great all around.
And rounding it all out Sunday night, the warm weather Los Angeles Rams head to a frigid Chicago to meet the resurgent Bears. The feels-like temperature could be below zero.
I'm hoping bear weather gets us the win.
The Matthew Stafford deep ball could be tough to throw and tough to catch.
The ball is obviously a little bit slicker. It feels like a rock. But other than that, let's freaking roll.
Which is why the postseason in the NFL is so much fun.
It could either be one of your worst moments or one of your greatest moments.
Anything can happen divisional round weekend, and it usually does.
Here's a pretty remarkable stat. Since 2000, NFL teams that play in dome stadiums are just 2-15 in the playoffs when they have to play in temperatures below freezing. Now, SoFi is not technically a dome stadium, and Matthew Stafford did play in Detroit for a while, but it's going to be tough.
Still, the ball is like a rock.
Yeah,
geez. Okay, Steph, thank you. And don't forget, you can catch Sunday night's divisional round battle between the Bears and the Rams right here on NBC and Peacock. Coverage starts at 6 p.m. Eastern.
Going to be a great weekend for a lot of folks to stay inside and watch some football, too.
That's right. And these are the coldest games at Soldier Field in Chicago. And you can see, while Sunday's game may not be the coldest, it's going to come pretty darn close. That's pretty brutal. Snow squalls around the Great Lakes today. We're going to be watching that very closely. Deep chill all the way down south. But it is going to be nice and warm out west. Strong winds making their way through the Rockies, where we might have some fire danger there. We're going to get to your local forecast coming up in the next 30 seconds.
We are back, 7:30, with that star-studded Super Bowl 50 halftime show. One of the best of all time, featuring Coldplay, Beyonce, and Bruno Mars. And Carson, good morning, my friend. There are not one but two reasons.
Do we need any reason to relive that?
This morning we've got
so glorious.
First of all, that should be the standard halftime show.
Yes.
If there should be a Super Bowl house band, it's Bruno Mars and his crew every year, right? And then you just bring in other people and make it so everybody's happy.
Just bring in megastars.
We're showing that because 2016, you might have noticed, is a big social media trend right now. People are posting pictures from a decade ago, so we played it for that. And also, I've got news on Bruno coming up.
Ooh,
that's going to be good. But first, we're going to start this half hour with a new warning about this alarming rise in these weight loss drug scams.
Yeah, as more Americans turn to GLP-1s, there are now growing complaints from people who say they're being duped into buying fake versions of those popular medications. And NBC's Liz Courts has been looking into that for us. Liz, good morning.
Hey guys, good morning. The Better Business Bureau is calling this a troubling trend. They say scammers are using deep fake videos of celebrities and in some cases doctors to fraudulently endorse products that are not FDA approved and in some cases never even arrive after you buy them.
All these faux Ozempic ads need to stop.
This morning, a new alert about weight loss drug scams. The Better Business Bureau warning consumers that a growing number of fake ads and websites are flooding social media, with scammers impersonating doctors, setting up phony pharmacies, and in some cases even creating deep fake videos featuring celebrities like this one, which appears to show Oprah promoting a natural pink salt weight loss drug.
Ladies, let me show you how easy it is to make this new pink salt plus ice recipe.
According to the Better Business Bureau, over just 2 months, they received more than 170 complaints about a pink salt supplement called Lipomax, with many of the customers reporting they were duped into buying the product after seeing the AI Oprah endorsing it. Oprah, who is not involved with Lipomax, writing last year, "Every week my lawyers and I are playing whack-a-mole with fake AI videos of me selling everything from gummies to pink salt," adding, "If you see an ad with my face on a product, it's fake." NBC News has attempted to reach Lipomax for comment. The Better Business Bureau says the company told them the AI-generated videos are not endorsed or produced by them.
How prolific is this right now?
There are at least 500 different new websites, new pop-up ads, new advertisements being created daily.
According to the cybersecurity company Checkpoint Software, the scams are particularly bad right now, with fraudsters taking advantage of New Year's weight loss resolutions and the exploding popularity of GLP-1 drugs like Ozempic and Mounjaro. 1 in 8 Americans say they're now taking one, including celebrities like Oprah and Serena Williams.
For me, the answer was GLP-1s.
But experts say the high costs of the FDA-approved versions of those drugs can make the knockoffs more enticing, like this one, an oral liquid that claims you can lose 20 pounds for just $30.
Those types of claims are completely unfounded. They want your money and they want out.
I mean, scammers are just the absolute worst, Liz, but how can folks avoid them? How can folks not get duped by this?
Yeah, well, Craig, first, you really need to pay attention to how the drug is administered. Remember, the FDA-approved versions of these drugs are only approved right now as injections and in just one case as a pill. So if you see a drug like we showed you that's in the form of an oral liquid or maybe a patch, that is a very big red flag. If you're buying the drug through an online pharmacy, you can verify that that pharmacy is legitimate on the website safe.pharmacy.com. You can also check the safety of the ingredients in the drug on the FDA's website. And of course, guys, most importantly, before taking anything, you should always consult with your doctor. Yeah. Craig.
All right, solid tips there, Liz. Thank you.
Scammers will always find a way.
Yeah, they will.
Coming up, are you in the market to buy or sell a house this year? From prices to mortgage rates to where to move, don't miss our guide to the housing market in 2026.
But first, we're going to take things back a full decade. We're going to break down the viral trend that has everybody reliving their highlights from 2016 right after this.
Girl, you got me down, you got me stressed out. Oh, baby, you should go and love yourself.
All right, it is 7:40, and we're back as our crowd outside braves the chilly air and listening to a big hit from 10 years ago, Justin Bieber's Love Yourself. If you've been on social media at all this week, you may understand why things in 2016 are becoming popular.
That's right, Carson. The internet's newest trend is a fun blast from the recent past, all about what you were up to one decade ago.
And NBC's Joe Fryer is here to take us down memory lane. Hey, Joe.
Here we go. It's kind of an odd thing to say, right? The first big trend of 2026 is about 2016. The moment the clock struck on midnight January 1st, social media was flooded with nostalgic images, many of them from a decade earlier. TikTok says the hashtag 2016 has surged more than 450% in recent weeks. Even celebrities and influencers are getting in on the action.
From the vintage filters to the retro music, on social media, 2026 looks a lot like 2016. For proof, just scroll TikTok, a platform that didn't even exist 10 years ago. There, hashtag 2016 has more than 1.7 million posts. We asked Clay Rutledge, an expert in the science of nostalgia, to help us make sense of it all.
2016 is trending right now. Why do you think that is?
People tend to be nostalgic when they're anxious about the future. And so I think this generation is dealing with those anxieties, and they're using nostalgia as a way to respond to them.
Hey guys, it's Ro.
With more than 20 million followers on social media, Rosanna Pansino has been making waves baking online for 15 years. She says today's more complex algorithms are making online content more robotic, and that the hashtag 2016 is about reclaiming online connection.
It was definitely more genuine. It was more real, and I think people connected to it more.
Who doesn't remember those cartoonish Snapchat filters immortalizing this duet by Jimmy Fallon and Ariana Grande? Speaking of music, in 2016, Taylor Swift was in her Bleachella era after sporting a platinum do at Coachella. Well, someone else's hair made headlines in this iconic lyric from Beyonce.
He better call Becky with the good hair.
Turns out we were feeling nostalgic in 2016, too. The hottest show on TV, The People vs. O.J. Simpson. There were challenges in 2016, like the water bottle flip challenge and the mannequin challenge, where a group would gather and freeze. The opposite of Pokemon Go, when players were on the move hoping to catch Pikachu. Craig and Al were in Rio for the 2016 Summer Olympics.
That's what's going on from here in Rio.
Well, Savannah was making a life-changing announcement.
Yeah, I am pregnant.
And bomber jackets, matte lipstick, and skinny jeans were fashionable, remember? Now in 2026, celebrities are all in on the way back trend. Charlie Puth, Kylie Jenner, and Reese Witherspoon all posted throwbacks. Even Elmo is remembering 2016 like it was yesterday.
And searches for those 2016 cartoonish Snapchat filters, they're up 613% since last year. So as Social Media 2026 fondly remembers the past, we're going to leave you with some slang from 2016 and invite you to take a moment, sip some tea, have a seat on the couch with your bae, and maybe even Netflix and chill.
Got 'em all,
I can't
Joe.
believe that's 10 years old.
Oh.
Netflix and chill.
You got them all in there.
That was lit, Joe. That was lit. I saw your 2016 pictures.
Let me just tell you.
What did you post?
The chunky bauble necklaces were all the rage, okay?
Look at you.
I wish I tried to dig through the archives to see. Look, another one. I found a dozen of these.
By the way, Valerie doesn't age at all. She looks the same now. Did
She
10
would love
years
you
ago.
for that.
It's true. How about you, C. Daly?
What's that?
2016. You remember?
What about? I barely remember yesterday. More or less 20. So let's see. There's me and Savannah. Oh, we did the show at the White House.
Yeah, that
year.
was fun.
You
That
guys
was
are
us
so
there.
cute.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Oh, this is February 2016, flu season. I was sick as a dog, and my daughter London was jumping on me. Here's me and Blake at our buddy Amanda's wedding in Nashville. I always thought this looked like a picture. You know when you buy a frame and there's a picture already in it?
Yeah.
That's what
It's
that
like the
was.
two of you were getting married.
And there's me and Siri, yeah.
On Halloween?
Halloween.
Al, how about
Terminator and Brittany.
Do you have any 2016
Yeah, I've got
pictures?
some. I don't know what I gave him, but 10 years ago I got Dick Van Dyke, which was really nice, and then again, this was Courtney's birthday, and Danny DeVito was at the
He just
restaurant.
showed up?
It was his birthday also, so this was on vacation. So we just had
That's every year.
taking Leela on the college tour, so that was fun.
I like the Dick Van Dyke shot. That was good.
How about you, Mr.
I think I gave them from, 2016. Oh, Katie Ledecky and I
Oh,
in
yeah.
Rio.
Nice.
That was like 25 medals ago for her.
Wow.
And you remember him?
Jim Brown.
Jim Brown and I were at Muhammad Ali's funeral. That was one of the highlights from 2016. It's hard to believe that was 10 years ago.
Way to keep it light, Craig.
I showed you Katie Ledecky.
Well, that's, yeah.
It's fun to look back. We don't really know why we're doing it, but it's
a
still
simpler
fun.
time. We like to
yeah.
think it's a simpler
And the
time.
music back then was
But
great.
the expert said it in Joe's piece. It's deferring from focusing
Yes.
on the anxieties
What's
of
going
the
on right now?
future
Right.
Yes.
and looking back to a past where it's safer.
And the bad memories are distant enough we forget them so we can embrace the good a little better.
Which is great to look at those pictures and remember those bad memories from 10 years ago. Fantastic.
Let's look into the future.
Amazing.
Let's look into the future.
Back to the future. Great Scott, Marty. Let's see what's going on. We've got 10 million people under winter weather advisories and winter storm warnings from Syracuse, Houghton, Huron, South Dakota. We are looking at this snow now, all starting to come together. Syracuse, just outside of there, they're going to be getting slammed again. Strong winds with this clipper coming through the Great Lakes today. We're looking at snow squalls, icy roads tomorrow, areas of snow, light snow across the Northeast from West Virginia to Maine. Now, here's the problem. We've got this uncertain track of this big low pressure system off the coast. The greatest threats for New England. This is the American model. The European model, a little bit closer and brings a little more snow up and down the East Coast. So we are going to have to just watch this very closely. But in the meantime, right now, we know we're going to see heavy snow in the UP of Michigan, parts of Michigan, and also Wisconsin as well. And as we get into interior sections of the Northeast and New England. That's what's going on around the country. Here's what's happening in your neck of the woods. That's your latest weather. Hashtag PSSP.
All right, guys, let's get to it. Your Pop Start sneak peek today for a Friday. And fans of Harry Styles are celebrating this morning. New music officially on the way. Yesterday, he dropped the announcement. Harry's next album is called Kiss All the Time, period, disco, comma, occasionally.
I like it.
Don't know what that means. I looked, but I haven't found out why. We'll get into it. It's set to arrive March 6th. Of course, we've been tracking all of Harry's clues lately. Globally, he's been putting up these little sneaky We Belong Together posters all around the world. And while we wait for new music to arrive, we thought it'd be fun to throw back to his classic Plaza concerts.
We've been doing all this lately, talking about anything you wanted till the morning. Now you're in my life. I can't get you off my mind. Hey.
Well, we've been waiting nearly 4 years for this, so we invite Harry to come on back to the Plaza.
Yes.
It'll be his fourth album. The last tour he did, that Love Tour, was 169 dates all around the world.
Did he do a residency?
He has a residency announced at Madison Square Garden, although we don't know how many shows that's going to be. But he took a nice long couple-year break after, that last album, Harry's House, won the Grammy for Best Album in 2023. So a lot riding on this one.
Harry's coming back.
Yeah.
We're going to come back too as well. First, though, Morning Douche, must see. One of the sweetest and oddest childhood friends that you'll ever meet. We'll have that for you coming up in just a bit.
Just ahead, a Pop Start exclusive look at the long-awaited return of Star Search.
It's 8 o'clock on Today. Coming up, Arctic blast, a new round of brutal cold across the east with possible record lows in Florida. Plus, a new round of snow on the way. Al has the full weekend forecast straight ahead. Then, keeping it real. Looking for a house in the new year? We'll have everything prospective buyers need to know about the market, from the best time to buy to the hottest up-and-coming cities. And retro romance. Why more singles are ditching those dating apps and turning back to personal ads.
I think people are fed up and want kind of like unconventional ways to meet people.
How the old-fashioned meet cute is making a comeback. All that, plus Dolly dropped some new collabs. It's gonna be alright, it's gonna be okay. Star Search back on the small screen.
Whose star will rise? You help decide.
And Bruno breaks Ticketmaster.
Guess who's back again?
All the details ahead in Popstar today, Friday, January 16th, 2026.
Celebrating 60 in New York City.
Hi to our daughter.
In Greenville, South Carolina.
We love you, Emma.
On a girls' trip from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Shout out to our students.
At Sparkman and Monrovia Middle School.
In Huntsville, Alabama.
From Parker, Colorado.
On my 10th birthday trip.
Hi to my NBC Orlando team, West to New Sunrise.
Good morning to my friend Wayne, a Today Show super fan.
In North Carolina.
Visiting from Enterprise, Alabama.
Austin, Texas.
And Jacksonville, Florida. Woo!
Right back at you, Florida. Good to see you and good to see all of those happy, smiling faces waving on the plaza. It's pretty cold out there, so we appreciate them sticking around. We're going to go out and join them in just a bit. Laura Jarrett in for SG once again as she bounces back from vocal surgery. It's been good to have you here all week, by the way.
I was going to say, happy to be with you this week.
All right, let's get to your news at 8. We're going to start with the brutal winter weather. Tens of millions of Americans waking up this morning to bitter cold temperatures stretching from the Midwest to the Northeast, even down south. In the Great Lakes region, the story is all that snow, and that snow's led to some serious accidents and major flight delays as well. And ladies and gentlemen, there is much more on the way. Mr. Roker standing by with the very latest on the forecast.
Yeah, guys, unfortunately, we are in the deep freeze for a while, especially down south, where we're talking about 18 million people. They're not used to this kind of cold. Between cold advisories, cold warnings, look at these temperatures. Right now, it's 37 in Orlando, 46 Miami, wind chill of 42 degrees, Panama City at 27 degrees. Record lows possible today from Miami all the way up, record low high temperatures all the way up to Washington, D.C. And here comes that reinforcing cold air. Tomorrow going to feel like minus 17 in Fargo, 20 in Garden City. Louisville, Kentucky, you're going to feel like 25 degrees, and that cold air continues to make its way in. We've also got 10 million people under winter weather advisories, winter storm warnings as well, from Fargo all the way to Syracuse, New York, where they've already got over a foot of snow in some spots, and we'll probably be looking at another 6 to 8 inches of snow stretching from interior sections of New York, New England, and also on into parts of Michigan, including the Upper Peninsula as well. Guys?
All right, Al, thank you. Meantime, President Trump now threatening to use the Insurrection Act and military force as protests in Minnesota grow more intense. NBC's Shaquille Brewster joins us from Minneapolis with the very latest once again. Shaq, good morning.
Good morning, Laura. And we continue to see and experience those tense moments on the ground here in Minneapolis. In St. Paul, at that federal building, we saw more clashes between protesters and federal law enforcement, law enforcement coming out with that massive show of force. Now, federal officials telling NBC News they've surged 3,000 immigration officers to Minneapolis. That's about 5 times the size of the city's police department. City leaders calling for calm, but describing the surge as an occupation, while President Trump threatening to invoke the Insurrection Act if city leaders don't step in to stop the protests. It's something he's floated before, but he's getting support from top Republican leaders on the Hill and strong criticism from Democrats. While later today, we're expecting to see about 30 Democratic lawmakers here on the ground in Minneapolis for what they're calling a field accountability hearing. Meanwhile, we know from the family attorneys for Renee Good, they say they've sent an evidence preservation letter to the federal government as they consider filing a civil lawsuit. Laura?
All right, Shaquille Brewster for us. Thank you once again.
And now to the widespread gambling accusations rocking the college basketball world. 20 players and 6 fixers behind the scenes are all accused of rigging games as part of a massive criminal conspiracy. Prosecutors say the scheme started in the Chinese Basketball Association. They say 2 Americans placed large bets on teams to lose, then bribed a player to underperform. Prosecutors say then they moved their operation stateside, recruiting college players who were offered up to $30,000 per game. The colleges involved have not been accused of any wrongdoing so far.
Verizon now offering a $20 credit to customers impacted by that massive service outage on Wednesday. The outage lasted more than 10 hours, disrupting cellular and data services for tens of thousands of customers. The credit can be redeemed on the My Verizon app. The company says a software issue is to blame for the outage, but an investigation is still underway. Lindsay can go to the My Verizon store and knock on the door.
There you go. Just take that $20, go down to the mall. News is covered. How about a boost for you? No JBH on Fridays. I'll try to do it justice. Might be a little cold outside, but I think this one might warm your hearts. One mom is going viral for sharing the unlikely friendship her toddler has formed with a common household appliance. Check this out.
So this is my 18-month-old, and his favorite toy in the world is this space heater. Elio, who's that? Who's that? Jeff. He loves Jeff, the space heater. He also loves the hand mixer, the immersion blender, and any vacuum. Jeff! He does not like toy versions of those things. So I'm just looking for ideas for like a great Christmas gift for him because Jeff, we gotta give Jeff a break.
Oh, Jeff. Oh, Jeff. Not to worry, Mom told Today.com the family follows strict safety rules around the heater. But guys, that friendship goes deep, so deep that when the family goes on vacation, Elio actually walked around longingly searching for his long-lost buddy.
Did you see him lifting it?
Jeff, yeah, loves Jeff. They're saving a bunch of money on toys, though. If it's Friday, it is New Music Friday. And Carson, you got a good one.
Yeah, we've been talking a lot about new music, Harry Styles and whatnot. Coming up on Popstart, we've got more new music info. This time from Dolly Parton. We'll share that and the history that was just made by Bruno Mars.
All right, but first, Christine Romans is standing by with everything you need to know about buying or selling a home in 2016. 2026.
Look at you.
We're throwing it back to 2016, Christine.
Look, there are some encouraging signs of a thaw in the housing market here in the dead of winter. I'm going to bring you some of this good news right after the break.
Good luck moving up.
We are back 8:13 on this Friday morning. This morning on Today's Consumer, we're going to break down real estate in the year ahead.
Yeah, high mortgage rates and home prices have made for a bit of a sluggish market in recent years. So will 2026 bring any relief for prospective buyers? Here with everything you need to know is our senior business correspondent, Christine Romans. Christine, okay, there's some good news here. We could see mortgage rates actually go down because for most people, they're going to need a mortgage.
Look, the hope is that 2026 is going to be better than last year, right? And we've seen this deep freeze in housing, and I think it's starting to thaw. So a 30-year fixed-rate mortgage right now, about 6.04%. Guys, that's a 3-year low. And if you're looking at a 15-year fixed, that is below 6%. And the experts tell us we've got a range of estimates for this year, but anywhere from 5 3/4 to 6.3%. Guys, that's a lot better than the 7 or almost knocking on the door of 8% of a couple of years ago. Now, most people are in a mortgage below 5%. They're not going anywhere. But we're starting to see some movement here. By the end of last year, you had about 1 in 5 mortgages in this country were at 6%. So people are giving up on the idea of 2 and 3% mortgages again, and they're starting to buy homes.
Remind folks again, Christine, when they should perhaps consider refinancing.
Now look, if you bought a home at 6.5%, you're not refinancing at 6. But if you're way up near, near 7.5 or higher, now you can start looking at the math and see what it will cost you. Remember, you're going to pay closing costs again, so be careful.
All right, so we've got interest rates covered. Let's talk about inventory.
Right.
And let's talk about home prices as well.
So home prices by the end of last year were still rising, but not as quickly. And that's important because prices have been rising outside of people's reach. So home prices are increasing at a slower rate. Inventory is improving, and the expectation is going to improve a lot this year. That means affordability is improving as well. So you've got more homes in buyers' budgets that we hope are going to be on the market this year. Look at that, almost 9% improvement in inventory according to Realtor.com and Zillow. And home sales, existing home sales, you've seen home sales rise at the end of last year, I think a 5-year high for, so you've got a 5-year high for home sales, a 3-year low for mortgage rates. See what I mean?
Yes.
How things are starting to thaw a little bit in that deep freeze in housing.
And what cities do you think we might see the most improvements?
It's so cool when you look at the beginning of the year where so this is from the National Association of Realtors. If you look, Charleston, Charlotte, Columbus.
It's interesting when they say Charleston, just being somewhat familiar with that housing market. I wonder if they're talking about Charleston proper or if they're talking about the 7 or 8, towns around Charleston.
So I will find out for you, Mr. South Carolina. But I'm going to say Charleston for our purposes. Charlotte, Columbus, Indianapolis, Jacksonville. Look, this is based on demand. Demand is good in these towns. Affordability is improving in places like Minneapolis and Raleigh and Richmond. The housing supply, NAR tells us, matches the budget of buyers, which is important. You can have inventory improve, but if it's all stuff that's really expensive, it doesn't help you. Spokane, Salt Lake, these are the housing hotspots. But then if you look at first-time home buyers who've had a real hard time over the past few years, a lot of places kind of out east and some city centers I thought was interesting. Rochester, Harrisburg, PA, Granite City, Illinois, Birmingham, Alabama, North Little Rock. Okay, so for Little Rock, we are getting very specific. We did it with Charleston. I'm sorry. Syracuse, Baltimore, St. Louis Park, Minnesota, Pittsburgh, PA, and Garfield Heights, Ohio. And those are for first-time home buyers, people trying to just, for the first time, get in the market. And you and I've talked about this. The age of the first-time home buyer. A very long in the tooth, 40 years old. But that's the highest it's ever been. So we're hoping
people are at home with their parents.
We're hoping that things get a little bit better and that people aren't priced out so much this year.
So if someone's watching or listening right now, Christine, and they're like, you know what, I actually may want to buy a home in 2026, what should they be doing right now to prepare?
Even if the moment isn't right for you, you can always be getting ready. Obviously, saving money for the down payment, but try to improve your credit score. The better the credit score, the higher the credit score, the lower the interest rate. You want to get that 6% or sub 6%. Know your budget. A lot of people look at the mortgage rate and the home price, and that's how they're calculating what they can afford. But insurance prices are up a lot. Homeowners Association fees. Repairs. A lot of these important things that you want to consider. So don't price yourself out of a home because of those other prices. And be flexible about size and location. Maybe you have to move a little bit further out to get maybe a bigger house and a further out someplace around Charleston that's one of your 5 circles places.
Mount Pleasant, Sullivan's Island, Isle of Palms.
Maybe you got to move out, or if you need to be close to the city center, maybe it's a smaller bungalow you're buying. So you just have to be flexible on your budget, where you're going to live, how close you are to the city center, and how big.
By the way, just to people who are watching and listening in Charleston right now, I guarantee you,
They feel
they're in
so
Charleston.
seen.
Well, there's also please don't come. No more people. No more people.
Charleston is the most beautiful town. It is such a cool place to go to walk around. I love Charleston.
So do I.
You should guys take the show there.
God knows we've tried, Christine. We've tried.
We are so excited our couch was cleaned. It's really taut.
Wow.
I love it. Best time of the morning now. Pop Start, even better.
Yeah.
The new and improved Pop Start.
I wonder who took all the change out of it.
I don't know, but it feels good.
All right, we're going to start Happy Friday with Dolly Parton. Cue the music in honor of her big 80th birthday. She just dropped a re-recording of her 1970s hit, Light of a Clear Blue Morning. Check out who she's got on this track, this remake. Lainey Wilson, Miley Cyrus, Queen Latifah, and Reba. Plus, she's got David Foster on piano and a church choir on the backing vocals.
I can see the light of a clear blue morning. I can see the light of a brand new day. I can see the light of a clear blue morning. Everything's gonna be alright. It's gonna be
Can I get a hallelujah? Hallelujah. By the way, that has like a We Are the World feel to it, right? It feels anthemic. You know, it feels like it should have. That's great. Well, it's Dolly. It's Dolly's 80th. Gotta go big. Birthday's Monday. Next week, we're going to throw a big Dolly Parton party. We're going to honor her by looking back at her career, the music, the movies, her impact on pop culture, and all that.
I don't think people realize how many hit songs she's written.
Oh my gosh, yes, right.
Other people,
Right.
yeah.
I Will Always Love You being probably the biggest example of that for Whitney. Next up is Bruno Mars. The 16-time Grammy winner has hit a major career milestone. He just set the record for the largest single-day ticket sales in Live Nation's history. That's across North America, Europe, and the UK. 2 million tickets just sold. The Romantics Tour is Bruno's first ever stadium run. He'll do 70 shows all over the world. Maybe he can just make a little pit stop at the Plaza.
Come on, Bruno.
Put that out there, Bruno.
Come on, Bruno.
Good luck to anybody trying to grab that one. That ticket's tough to get. Next up is Chris Pratt. You know, last month I was lucky enough to meet Pope Leo in Rome at the Vatican. And while we were there, we just ran into Chris Pratt because he's working on a documentary on St. Peter's Basilica. So last night he stopped by Jimmy Kimmel Live and he was talking about his own private meeting with the American Pontiff.
And we sit down, and then he even said, do you want to have a moment to speak privately? He said to me.
The Pope did?
Yes.
Wow.
And they left, and he goes, all right, enough with the Italian. And he just sits down, and I was like, whoa, you became an American all of a sudden.
If the Pope asked you if Star-Lord was going to be in the next Avengers Doomsday movie, would you tell him?
I would have to tell him.
But you won't tell me?
Not quite the Pope, Jimmy.
Not yet.
And the title does have Lord in it.
Next up, the fall and rise of Reggie Dinkins. We've got a Pop Star exclusive sneak peek at NBC's new comedy starring the one and only Tracy Morgan as a disgraced former football star. In the show, he's on a mission to rehab his image with the help of a documentary that's manned by Daniel Radcliffe.
This documentary is supposed to show people how great I am.
You were banned for life from the NFL for gambling.
But I only bet on myself. Sort of how like a waitress works for tips.
There is no way that man could ever understand where you come from. He is the whitest. You have got to be kidding me.
Forget the cameras are here.
Does that apply to everybody? Because I've been working on my Jim from The Office look.
No. Don't zoom in.
Already looks familiar.
Yes.
We need a hit, guys. Come on. Let's hope that's great. Reggie Dinkins premieres this Sunday. Good timing for it, too. It'll be on immediately following coverage of the NFL playoffs on NBC.
Really? That's a good sign.
We invite you to tune in to that.
We're begging you.
And quickly, Star Search. This was the OG talent competition show back in the early 80s. Netflix rebooting the series. We've got an exclusive sneak peek at the brand new trailer. It's got the host, Anthony Anderson, and, of course, he's breaking down the live voting system.
The world's next great superstar
is waiting to be crowned.
We're talking dancers, musicians, singers, magicians, comedians, and more.
all taking the stage to perform for this epic panel of judges.
But the most important judge is you.
Vote in real time for your favorite stars as they compete head to head. Just simply vote with your remote. And really funny, guys. Which one of you is voting on me? I don't know. 4 or 5 star hosting.
God, look at Jelly Roll. Looks so good. Yeah. Every time I see him, he's lost more weight. Man. He looks fantastic. Guys, that's called Star Search. For all you newbies out there, it premieres live on Tuesday and airs Tuesdays and Wednesdays until their finale in February. Good luck to
It'd be interesting to see them do that live.
That launched so many stars.
Yes.
Yeah, it has. Really. Yeah, I was on from 83 to 95. Had a good 12-year run.
So Kevin James and Beyonce.
Beyonce, yeah, Britney.
All right, still ahead. Look who is visiting the plaza. Cue the Roker impression. Our friend from Dateline, Mr. Keith Morrison.
Or is it?
But first, your local news.
You had your first original
We are back 8:30 on a Friday morning. Happy crowd getting an early start to the weekend. And let me tell you, it is.
These are diehard fans.
These are. If you stood out here for more than an hour, God bless you. Thank y'all. Thanks for sticking around. Happy birthday.
It's a little brisk.
Yeah. When he wears his coat outside, that's how you know.
I know. Because he's hardcore. We have a lot to talk about in this half hour, including a new trend when it comes to finding love, guys. Oh. It's actually not that new at all, but just ahead why personal ads are coming back.
Oh, interesting.
All right, we've got big football. Who's looking forward to a great football weekend? We've got some great football.
We done got some.
We've
got some football.
Yes,
we be having football.
NFL playoffs are this weekend, and we're going to do some delicious desserts. That's our friend. Paula
that's a new twist.
Paula's got some really cool stuff that you can bring to the games if you're going to a party this weekend.
All right, first though, ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special guest here, the one, the only, Mr. Keith Morrison. The OG. Keith is here because there's an all-new Dateline to watch tonight. Mr. Morrison, welcome back.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for being here. So what can we expect tonight? What's tonight's episode about?
Bad behavior, really, from beginning to end.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's
but creative bad behavior, I've got to say. This is about a woman named Sarah who managed to get away with it for quite a long time, which gave us quite a lot of materials to work with. I must say. Yeah.
Very cryptic.
So it's a fascinating tale. It really is, and you won't believe what Sarah was capable of.
After all this time, Keith, are even you sometimes still kind of surprised at what people will do or try to get away with?
Actually, yeah, and especially when your nose starts running on television.
I better go catch it.
Yeah.
Got away with it,
That's the biggest surprise of all. No, it's people are.
That's called
people are kind of weird, is what they are. But yeah, they do strange things.
And your podcast is doing so well.
The podcast is so much fun to do.
But you were hesitant about it?
I thought it was a dumb idea, yeah, but
your podcast number 5 last year on Apple 5. Apple Podcast.
Okay, yeah, we're good. Going for number 4 this year.
All right, there you go.
People can't get enough of it, Keith. We're gonna let you get inside because you're a West Coast guy.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Lucky for us, though, you're gonna stick around. You're gonna tell us more from the studio in the third hour.
That will be my pleasure.
We're gonna crank the heat up for you.
Great, good.
Speaking of cranking the heat up.
All right, we're gonna crank the heat up with a little football forecast. But first, let's look at your weekend. Light snow in the northeast, hopefully light. We're looking at frigid highs through the plains, sunny and warm out west. Sunday, we're going to be watching the coast. There could be an interesting little storm development. We're going to watch that. The ice box continues. Great Lakes, lots of sunshine, western third of the country. And then on Martin Luther King Jr. Day, prolonged cold continues, sunny and nice out west. We're looking at cool conditions still through the southeast. That's what's going on around the country. Here's what's happening in your neck of the woods.
And in the personal columns, there was this letter I read.
All right, well, we're not going to look at Sex in the City, but if we did, we might see Charlotte and her dating apps looking for love, exhausted. The process can be exhausting, right?
That is right. Why are you looking at me? It was exhausting until I met my wife.
Remember.
But that struggle has more and more people who are single ditching the dating apps in favor of doing it the old-fashioned way. Happy hour.
Yes.
No. Personal ads.
Yasmin Vasugian, host of NBC's Here's the Scoop podcast, is here with more on what's become quite the growing trend. Huh?
I mean, I don't know who's looking for lust, Melvin.
Yeah.
I mean, anybody here looking? I mean, I think everyone's happily married here.
Well, you never
but there was a time.
Yes.
So for those of you that are wanting love on your resolutions list, you might want to watch this one. Once a back of the newspaper staple, personal ads are making a comeback, putting a personal spin on dating.
I'm a blue-eyed, shaggy-haired introvert, but can open up quickly with the right company.
Seeking a classic yearner to laugh through life with.
Seeking female 24 to 32 to adopt cat with after appropriate length courtship.
For 40-year-old Evan, 26-year-old Kiera, and 27-year-old Isaac, looking for love in 2026 looks a little more like dating in 1986. Personal ads, once a staple of magazines and newspapers across the country, giving new hope to these singles looking for love.
My job is romantic switchboard.
Amy Rose Spiegel, senior editor for The Cut, curates personal ads for New York Magazine's weekly newsletter, a digital upgrade to the ones once published in the back of the bi-weekly.
Why did you decide to bring the personals back to The Cut?
I have been editing sex and love stories for 10 years, and throughout that time, I've seen people really want to meet in person or find a way that isn't app-based to get to know one another. It felt like a natural time to bring it back.
Many singles are over the swipe, with some 78% of Gen Zers admitting to dating app fatigue, according to Forbes. Meanwhile, in real life, meetups like run clubs and speed dating are surging. For those looking to move away from the gamifying of dating apps, the personal ads feel a bit more, well, personal.
I haven't heard anybody tell me, Oh, I actually love being on the apps. They've been going really great for me in quite some time.
I think people are fed up and want kind of like unconventional ways to meet people.
Why did you leave the apps?
They aren't fun.
At 7 Days Vermont, a weekly free paper co-founded by Paula Routley, the Personals have remained a staple for decades, with care and consideration as key for their readers.
We try to be as useful as we can to people here, whether they're trying to figure out what happened at the city council meeting last night, or they're looking for a job, or they're looking for love.
Vermonters Brian and Brandy met via the Personals in 2010 and were married just a year later. They admit they probably never would have met if not for the ads.
I read his post on there. His very first thing that he said was about being a dad, which was really important to me.
The first time I saw Brandy, I turned about the same shade as her sweater.
Marcia and Chris met via the Personals 5 years ago.
Do you remember what your personal ad said?
Something to the effect of looking for somebody who can be an adventure partner.
And we went for a bike ride.
The secret sauce, says Personals editor Jeff Barron, the ads are all about honesty.
I think the ones that get the most responses are ones where people say something really genuine and kind.
So do you see yourselves spending the rest of your lives together?
Yeah, actually.
Absolutely.
We're going steady.
For the singles back in New York, finding a steady would be nice too.
Do you have any dates on the horizon?
Yeah, there's a couple in the works.
I think that's like the ultimate goal.
I'm looking to find love and something serious. I would eventually like a family, and if this comes from the Cut Personals, that would be great.
So if you are looking to place a personal ad in 7 days, you have to be local to their circulation region, mainly in Vermont. But The Cut actually publishes their personal ads in a weekly newsletter, so really anybody can submit an ad there. And the best part of it, guys, is it is free.
Oh.
And, you know, I'm sure lust is welcome as well into those personal ads.
Well, you might want to try that, Craig, because you say
needs a little something.
Yasmin, thank you. You can catch more of her every day on NBC's Here's the Scoop podcast, a daily rundown of the top stories in 15 minutes.
That's cool.
Thank you, Yasmin.
You should just start reading personal ads on the podcast because they're so entertaining.
I mean, that would actually be a great. Let's do it.
That's right. You could do a segment on your podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
Up next, helpful products to jumpstart your routine, some at half the price. Melissa Garcia is going to walk us through can't miss deals. But first, this is Today on NBC.
We are back now with an all-new Shop Today. Savings full of big discounts from wellness to beauty, fashion, and more. We are jump-starting your year with exclusive deals up to 50% off. Our guide today, Shop Today lifestyle and fashion contributor Melissa Garcia. And remember, shop and save. You know what to do. Scan that QR code. Shop along with us. Melissa, good morning. Nice to see you. I've always wondered, do these work?
They actually do. They really do work.
Okay.
So we have incredible discounts today, starting with this. So this is from SolarWave, and it's their infrared LED light therapy for your eyes. So it's LED light therapy for your eyes.
What is it really doing?
So essentially what it's doing, so one of our producers, Alexa, use it. It's amazing. It basically helps reduce fine lines and wrinkles.
Okay.
It reduces puffiness. It reduces the appearance of dark circles. You can only have to use it 3 minutes as a session, which is great. It's lightweight, it's cordless, and usually these are a full face mask. So I love that you can really just concentrate on the eyes for this, and these are generally expensive.
Yeah.
These can go up to $250, but today we're getting 40% off of this, so this is under $150 today.
That's awesome.
With the code today.
That's
the code
nice.
Today for everything.
It's nice when it's not the full face.
Right, you can use it a little bit. Okay. So this is from Laura Geller. Her makeup is iconic. So she is known for all of her baked formulations. This set that we're going to give you, that you're going to be able to get today, retails for close to $200. So you're getting everything you need. And what's great about her products is basically they blur. They don't seep into your fine lines and wrinkles. They really just blur. They
everything a little softer.
I'm wearing everything today in this palette.
Oh,
really,
wow.
It's so fun. So you're getting this full palette. Has everything: blush, bronzer, highlighter, eyeshadows. I actually use the blush on my eyes. And when you have good products, you can play around with it. And it tells you on the back, too. It's like a little cheat sheet of where to put everything, which I love. She's so smart. And then you're also getting her iconic baked foundation, which is such a great powder. It blurs everything. It's incredible. And you're getting a retractable kabuki brush, which retracts, which is great, so you don't have to worry about it getting dirty.
bristles getting messed up in your bag.
So all of this you're getting, there's already a site-wide promotion that's running, but we're getting you an additional 20% off of that. Hey now with the code today, so it comes out to $55.20 for everything here. Like,
that's awesome.
Amazing.
That's a steal.
Yeah.
Okay. We've gone from makeup to hair.
Makeup to hair. So this is like consistently one of my favorite hair brands. This is great. This is from R&Co, and they're giving you 40% off with the code today. It's really incredible. So some of the products we have here, I've used all of them last night. I mean, I use them all a lot, but I made sure I used everything today. So this is called the Television Shampoo and Conditioner. So you have TV-ready hair, but it's really iconic. They also have this is like a thickening spray, so you put it in your hair when your hair is damp after the shower. It gives you so much volume. Yeah, then you have a nice air cream, which is great because this just helps prevent frizz. And then you have a great scalp scrub, which helps just remove impurities, getting your hair back to a natural state. Their products are amazing. They're salon quality products. They smell really good, too.
You get all of it for $20?
40% off.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yep, 40% off.
Okay. A little soothing for sore muscles.
So this is Sharper Image. This is our biggest deal of the day. These are both 50% off. I love these. So this is their infrared heating pad. So this is not like your traditional heating pad that most of us are used to. So the infrared technology is really cool. So essentially what it does is that it penetrates 2 to 3 inches beneath the skin surface to really get into those sore muscles, those joints.
So cozy.
Yes, it is so cozy. And the cool thing is that it doesn't feel that hot when you touch it, but when you leave it on, it penetrates. It's really cool how this
So it's
works.
not like uncomfortably
Not
hot.
uncomfortably hot. It works really, really well. This is so innovative. And then we love a massage gun. This is a mini one. Don't let the size fool you. It is small, but it is powerful. There's 4 different heads, so you can customize your own experience. And this is great if you want to travel because it's small. You can take it with you.
That's what's nice to not have the big, bulky
Yeah,
ones.
and 50% off both.
Okay, Allbirds, love them.
Okay, so we love, everyone here was like, we all love Allbirds.
Yeah,
so these
so
are
comfy.
great. So we're getting 30% off, I believe, which is incredible, on some of their best sellers. So you can see there's tons of different styles here we can choose from. And if you're looking for a lightweight, really comfortable sneaker you can wear all the time, it's these. They're some are
Slip-ons are
waterproof. Machine washable, really, really great. Men's and women's sizes 5 through 11.
Yeah, I've thrown mine in the wash before.
Yeah,
It's no
really
problem.
good.
All right, last but not least.
Okay, so this is from Miracle Suit, and it's their pants. Our Shop Today producers found this brand, and they all fell in love with it. So essentially, if you have, let's say, shapewear and pants had a baby, like that's what this would be.
So you don't have to put on Spanx with them.
No, but they're comfortable. They have this patented Miratex 360-degree technology.
Look at you.
That shapes. There I am, wearing leggings and wide leg pants. It shapes, it smooths, it contours. They have different styles that you can choose from. They do run a little big, so when you're ordering, just keep that in mind. But this is a really high-quality pant. You're getting it for under $100 with the discount today. Make sure you use the code today. But a really great. You can wear these all day to work. They're really great. So comfortable.
Well, you look great in them. All right, Melissa, thank you. These are so many great items today. To shop these exclusive discounts and more, scan that QR code or head to today.com/savings. And remember to download the Shop Today Savings browser extension so you can start automatically saving on these brands and more than 40,000 others. Carson, over to you.
Well, you might want to buy a size up on the Miracle Pants when we're done with you here because we're going to eat good. We had a huge weekend of playoff action in the NFL. A new Today Food Loves football filled with sweet treats this time from our friend Paula Velez. We'll get to that. But first, this is Today on NBC. All right, we're back with a new edition of Today Food Loves Football to get ready for the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. We're going to focus on the huge matchup coming your way Sunday night. That's here on NBC. And that's the Rams facing the Bears and what's going to be a chilly game in Chicago. Paula Velez is here to make some sweet snacks that you can enjoy with the game. Chef, good to see you.
Good to see you.
We thought for football, you know, when you go to watch a game this weekend, nobody really thinks about the sweet treats.
No, if you really want a touchdown, you have to focus on the sweets.
This is a touchdown with the 2-point conversion.
Exactly.
Because there's appetizers everywhere.
Exactly.
But no one's thinking about that. Oh, I love that. So I love the snickerdoodle. I don't know what's in it, but let's make it.
Okay, so first we're going to start off with whisking our dry ingredients.
What do we have in here?
So we have
flour,
some cinnamon, flour, leavening agents, and cream of tartar. That's the secret ingredient. And while we're doing that, we're going to add our wet ingredients to our mixer.
Okay.
So I have some eggs here. And then I also have some coconut extract. That's a little secret that I like to put in it to give it a little extra
What is the cream of tartar secret?
So that is almost like an acid, right? And that helps it kind of get aerated
Wow.
with the leavening agent. It gives it gas and it gives it like movement. You know, I would make a football pun, but I don't know.
You're good. We get it.
Okay.
So now we're gonna
Yep.
add our flour.
So we do the wet and the dry separate and then bring them together.
Yes, and that makes sure that your sugar and your butter are incorporated, and then also you're making sure that your egg is getting a lot of aeration as well.
All right. You put it all in there and let her rip.
Yes.
Okay.
And I like to start it off kind of like you're jump starting a car.
Yep. Just pulsing it.
So that we don't get covered in flour.
Right. Thank you.
And like you don't need that on game day. You don't need.
No, we don't need that mess.
No. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna keep mixing it, and because of TV magic, we already have some here.
All right, there it is. Now, how big do you make these snickerdoodle balls?
I like to use an ice cream scoop, and it kind of like gives you a lot of
snickerdoodle
leverage, you know, and you get the perfect portion.
Yep.
So I'm gonna let you roll these
Okay,
out.
great.
I'm gonna keep scooping here.
Hey, Chef, you told me something about how to make your cookie dough safe so that you could eat it raw.
Oh yeah, if you want to have
What do
like
you mean, you can't eat cookie dough raw otherwise?
You're not supposed to.
not,
Really?
not technically, but I don't know.
I grew up on that.
Yeah.
But you know, so what you want to do when you want to eat raw cookie dough, we're gonna put our sugar in
Yep.
here, and we're gonna roll it
This is fun.
around.
Uh-huh.
But if you want to eat raw cookie dough, you're going to use some milk, but you have to also toast your flour. That's what makes it safe to eat. So not eating cooked flour makes your tummy hurt.
Oh, wow.
You know?
It's not the egg, huh?
Yeah, it's not the egg, actually. Who would have thought?
All right.
Who would have thunk it? And now we have our perfect portions here, and we are able to put this in the oven at 350, 375
Love it.
if you want to.
And they
it's-
flatten out like this?
Yes, they flatten out, and they get that nice,
That is beautiful.
crinkly, kind of like crunchy.
And then if you want at the very end, you could do a little top of it.
Exactly,
Boom.
and serve it with some milk.
All right, great. How's the snickerdoodle, guys?
So good.
Gone.
Gone.
Happy plate.
One of the more underrated cookies, I feel.
Delicious.
The snickerdoodle's delicious. All right, let's get to the brownie.
So now we're gonna get to our beautiful ultimate chocolate brownie, and we're gonna add our eggs.
Okay.
And we already have some butter, melted butter, and some sugar here, and we're gonna mix it up. Make sure that we get a little,
Let me get in there.
yeah.
Craig, this is a family brownie. This is not an adult brownie. I just want you to know that.
You are inside my head
I know
right
I
now.
was. Well, it's football.
By the way, it could be
brownies can be,
you know,
quite adventurous if you're not careful.
But these are kid-friendly brownies.
Yeah, family-friendly brownies.
These are
All right,
New York
chef.
brownies, not LA
What kind
brownies.
of chocolate chip do you use for these? Is this a bittersweet or?
This is a bittersweet, and it's a combination. So I like to use some melted chocolate to give it kind of like that luxurious mouthfeel. And then I also use noir cocoa.
Oh,
so the noir cocoa powder is what kind of gives you that
quite the
like
mix.
really fun cookie sandwich taste,
Yeah.
you know? So now we're gonna go in and we're gonna mix it with our
All right,
flour.
we got to do TV magic.
Okay.
What did I just put in there? Salt and
Leavening agent.
leavening agent, right?
We're gonna go in and we're gonna mix it up.
How's the brownie? Good?
Yes.
Guys, just keep cooking. Today.com/food. If you want to make this recipe, we recommend it. Playoff game, Bears, Rams, Sunday. NBC and Peacock. Enjoy that. We'll see you on the third hour. Chef, thank you so much. Here's a quick local news.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.